evening, we don't come back with on a program face to face with the law. This the program where they take the law to you, whether you in your bedroom, you in a living room, maybe in an office you say. I shall say this program they reach you. Sometimes you they drive your car or you relax with the family. I mean you they listen radio or sometimes they watch television. You must see it because one from bringing the law to you. And this program, they go on face to face with the law, they go on in collaboration with the Constitutional Review Committee. Family, you know, say, Salon with the review we constitution presently. The main law we get to all inside this country now the Constitution we they may make in 1991. Now we still they use with Parliament called Act Number 6 of 1991. But because, like I can say always, the world they change. Things they change, so I mean, we just need for adjust a few things. Then try to get certain things done, and so we look and pin, say government look and pin, say no. If I follow, we review mean for look inside the present constitution where Salon they use, and so we don't they join the Constitutional Review Committee. The committee there for that. We now face to face don't they join, and today we get young people them, family them. You know, and can call a youth man or so if I don't know, if I know myself how they can call her. Or somebody say they for call her youth woman. Okay, whether that youth man or youth woman, family, I make you know say today, now youth then we get Naya. We get youth then Naya. Today where they can talk about certain things the way they concern the youth man in this country. Where sometimes in other inside the present constitution what they use, what they make in 1991, or sometimes again, a day inside, but they need for we adjust them so that the youth man themselves their voice go day. And again, I should say the youth man themselves they don't turn up and say themselves their voice then for your young. Themselves waiting, then feel safe or gone inside this country. If for they inside the condition where we will look inside. And remember, I want to draw your attention, family. You know, say we President been go Parliament the last time. Or we been during inauguration, we been take over this in second term. It been make it clear. He said they dedicate this in second term to the youth then. So I'm not surprised if the youth man themselves then now say, well we the youth themselves one follow voice they inside this conscious way then they look inside. So the president say they keep them this is second term. Now youth man business. So the youth man themselves don't grab. And so today family. The topic where we talk about now youth engagement in the constitutional review process in Sierra Leone. I don't know if you hear fine. Now youth engagement. Then we can't tell who done youth just now. Because they see some people there and get be some they here don't white, but they say themselves now youth man. Some say they're youth man. Well, me I not sabi the age, but then young people they go can't tell me if I'm you go understand and better today. So the topic today, what they look inside face to face with the Law and Constitutional Review Committee. Now youth engagement in the Constitutional Review process in Sierra Leone. And family, as always, you can join me. You can send text. You can make contribution on that text there. You can ask questions. People in there, they go answer for you clear one. But you can send them at 088 204973 088 204973. Remember again, family, this is face to face with the law. And the topic we want for look today now youth engagement in the constitutional review process in Sierra Leone. Hey, youth man and not they do. But like I tell you, of course you see me a minute to youth, I feel by it now. The youth man themselves there, then go kind to this themselves one by one. And then go begin for explain certain things to you. Why then feel say then voice for inside this new condition ways alone one for make youth man they're not left outside at all. Because if they're left behind this time, we don't know who's there next. And so I go look to me right. The person that me right go into this himself. You know that woman, he will show himself. Yes, my sister. Family I want to know you.
Family I do many a famous salon from Union of Youth Sierra Leone and one goal.
See, c'est famous salon. From Salon Union of Youths and one goal. Hey? When FEMA go to explain, you go get and clear. I will look at my left, the power that they say going to this himself. Yes, sir. Family go like for me.
Famudem na good evening. Mina Mohammed B. Koma, the chairman for the Western Area Urban District Youth Council. The Youth Council na a structure of National Youth Commission we regard across the country. So for urban, we also get a council we.
Oh, you say urban because you see that we talk here. That they watch me. I should say doubt. What you mean when you say urban?
Well, family, what say urban? I mean say Freetown, and the area they also run Freetown.
Okay.
Because Freetown before na be Western area, and now we know say the geographical division. I mean what I mean by that, how they shape the country into political parts. Now don't get 14 districts.
Okay.
So Western area now we get Western area urban, we get Western area rural. So for the
you not chairman for the urban.
For the urban.
Urban then a main Freetown.
City itself.
In the city itself. I don't know the part they ask me for it. I will make clear.
Okay.
So you see, in a chairman for the main Freetown, the city itself. You know, say now Freetown don't big. Also business don't wrong. But people don't go up there inland, and so don't go down the valley, so don't go inside forest, and so them and call them Western rural. Now I'm not gonna call the place them because when they place in the first thing they call them upline now na Freetown. Now pa you go back down and me far left family go look for no you and no one for yeah from you.
Fambulem una adu me na Mohammed Kane, chairman for the Central Zona Youth Council. And the Central Zona Youth Council as una all lawyer from the chairman from the District Youth Council when a Western Area urban. Western Area divided into 3 by the way how the National Youth Commission as well as the Ministry of Youth Affairs demarcate, shape the Western Area. So me they serve as the chairman for the entire Central Zone inside Freetown itself.
Family see, now chairman and chairman I get. Well, me na ordinary when we thank God, me na the chairman for this program, James want for CC. And so one for turn to FEMA right away. FEMA, family first concern. Now that this one will not get proper definition of youth or will not get age limit of youth. What is exactly the age limit or what is the definition of youth? But the family sabi this first of all.
Well, Mr. Fona, make the take and say the age of youth is 25. Above 25, I think you don't be a young adult. 25, you don't get limits. 25 can be the starting point. No, the limit is 25.
Oh, the limit is 25. What's the beginning point? 18?
Yes.
18 to 25.
15, I can say 15 to 35.
Okay, 15 to
35.
To 35.
Then more than 35, you can still be a full adult where you not go be youth again. But again, you can be youth at heart. Why is you they seek the welfare of the youth?
It go good for calling one anyway above 35, but they not that old age. It good for calling young youth or young adult.
Well, I think I can call them young adults. Young
adults.
Because there's still a fight for get out of that youth age to full adult. So like that period, they get some attitude of youth in you.
Okay. Well, let's turn to Pa Koma, Mohammed Koma. Yeah, we still want to look inside this youth business. FEMA just the tell ambulance, he go peg the age for youth man or youth woman 15 to 35. Or they say after 35, something to like 40, 45, can still be youth because inside your mind it's still young. They don't know carry not come olo. They can still want for feel say they're young. So sometimes the youthful generation go on for look them as youth as well. But what are you take on this?
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Fona. And thank you for the question. Listeners, I want to believe say a time before now we don't get lots of definitions. I mean, lots of way people describe use them. But I want to take into one small history where I think say for commodity and come to Usa we will forget the proper definition and Usa in the word the term youth come out. We not say before now we get everybody wants for be young and for be youth. And some man once you don't get better position, he's in a youth. So man, once you forget what he for do, he say also in a youth. Based on the situation in level ID whether he get or not get.
Yeah.
So now, when the war, after the war, we done in 2002, Alaji Dr. Chiyankaba of blessed memory, we look at the Sierra Leonean context because already Salon we don't lost 10 years. And so he say The youth age for saloon, Lord look at them because one was 10 years. Lord get a way how we for compensate young people. So we get the first national youth policy of 2003, where become where the youth age it was from 15 to 35 years. And up to now, as I talk to you, who review the national youth policy, now the age remain from being 15 to 35 years.
Okay.
So from there, now we get this youth age. So therefore, the youth age and saloon, now that's a B. So like other countries, you get produce 15 to 25, you know, as 28 as the case may be. But I mean, saloon orders from African countries, them we for adapt some other working documents, and we also all the same, we don't sign into, you know, say the African Youth Charter, the African Union, and that kind of thing, ECOWAS, policy on youth. All this now we have to look at the youth being from 15 to 35 years.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll come to Mr. Mohamed Kane. Bakane, what do you think to say Salon for consider youth inside this constitutional review process?
Well, in the first place,
because youth, for we na Salon, what we understand, picking them, we suppose for follow waiting big one and they arrange. But we see nowadays the youth they want for take four and can be before. So the extent that now the country or the public consider on upon this constitutional review business. Why?
Well, not to just a matter of consideration in the very first place.
Okay.
The reality here is young people inform bulk of the population at Sierra Leone, we say we there. And in as much as young people inform bulk of the population, then the same young people are able to play key role in the country development. You will agree with me, say before this time, when they say youth, then only they refer to people that win a fet and boss business. They never. Now then kind of them categorize.
But now say be on first time and go boss, give alala, if confusion. Since there's some still not great change.
Well, in as much as I agree, but not completely.
Okay.
Yeah, because the problem also is this country, we only they focus on the negative side of everything. Now, no statistic not ever prove say the big one the SSF who again at this country are not involved in boss business. No statistic not ever prove say the youth them now then always just they start boss and then end up with them again. But now coming again to what I've been try for say here. Young people will form bulk of the population based on a lot of research them what they do. And let us not forget say youth, when we say youth, like how my colleagues they don't say, now from 15 to 35 years. And if you check then category of then people that will fall within that category, you see say we get a resourceful individuals them, and that they tell you say then youth them, now then are the root, now then are the fruit, and then now we are the most natural resources them so far now the country. So in as much as we now the root, the fruit and the most natural resources of this country, then I think say anything so far where they come in line with the country development, in line with law business. Now you just say this now that people still believe say you them involved in both business. Well, if that be the case, the youth them again, if that be the case, then the youth them again get a key role for play for say indeed they can with law business, they're involved in the law.
Okay, family, this now face to face with the law. Like I've been telling you just now, we look at the youth engagement in the constitutional review process in Sierra Leone. The youth engagement, how youth manage for them for engage or how they don't engage themselves inside this local salon. They look inside the constitution. The youth manage say they don't go sit down themselves. They want to be part of it. So we bring them come today face to face with the law for come and explain to the people and to explain to una and to we all how the youth manage in this country and the main people there chair lady, chairman, so that then get people them behind, then get youth manage behind. So then can for tell me how the youth manage in this country here and all over this country plan for falla or work inside this constitutional review business here. Remember say you can send the text now 088 204973 088 204973. Ask any question. You can make your contribution. So then the way you want to make pass, you can pass them through that way. We go read out, we go explain now. Then all man go get it. You ask to doubt yourself, expert in that. Then go clarify. But one for come to famous state. You know, famous you get for answer be plenty things. And the only woman here. Now, some people they say, well, what do the youth man for can do? The constitution as it did the salon Constitution 1991, Act number 6 of 1991. It corrects, you know, got problem with youth. Who's with our youth man, some of them concerning with this present constitution, we make the one involved in the review process.
Well, this engagement here, so in the CRC for short, with the CRC make constitutional review committee,
yes,
they find them fit say there's no need for left we youths them be because before we youths them always in the politicians them be really think of, for example, and for just get we in both for go cause trouble, for fets for them, we vote for them, where they don't come in, then they actually forget what we. But honestly, now I don't think say we the youths they don't aware of them things then they. So like when the CRC then call we for an engagement with them and no waiting we actually need. We'll be find out fit say we for separate we say into 2 groups.
Okay.
Where each group they get 3 topics where they deal with. And at the end of the day we be get some questionnaires where now we set the answer and see.
What you say we mean the youth man then?
We the youths, the
okay.
very youths, the way we did it. I think say not all the whole youths in the country go. But I think say most of we go, we represent the youth.
Okay.
The topics them or the chapters them I think they in the constitution. Some of the things that we will be look at now the executive, the local governance, and human rights. And state policy.
Okay, executive, local governance, human rights, and state policy. Okay, very well. Hold on, first I got to Pakoma, Chairman. Now, I'll pose the same question to you. People in the way they under the watch me, then believe say you might not get business by this constitutional review process at all. But me when she don't be sooner now, don't see waiting there, waiting una don't do, waiting una get front una now. Now, we want for the tell family, waiting that the youth then concerned by this constitutional review.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fona. Listeners, I want for the public know say, you know, the youth engagement in the constitutional review process of 2014 not to favor the young people.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
as of right.
As of right.
So not to favor them, they favor the youth at all.
At all, no.
So that the youth man then right for take
part in the constitutional process.
Correct.
Therefore, we want for express sincere thanks to the president and the committee himself, and the National Youth Commission, the Minister of Youth Affairs, because it's not like just coming together. The outcome of it to discuss now don't take place in many times, you know, right across the country, and this will just end up in Africa as a region. Now, the youth participation to the constitutional process. Why we think say we participate? From internal review, the constitution of Sierra Leone, in 1991.
Yes, that is one.
Yes, 1991. So it don't take 20 years plus more.
Yes.
And then 10 years more free, I'm sleep picking. Therefore, no get opportunity for contribution to that kind of constitution the way they will so today.
Okay.
So therefore, anything in that constitution they will not fit in the youth them as present day into responsibility. Because of the responsibility, they can say ignorance of the law, no excuse. Therefore, we see this as an opportunity for all participate and make your own contribution to this process. And tell people and say yes, there are things them to the constitution. Going film I don't mention so. We as young people, constitution is so big, but we'll look at time. We get things that we look at specifically. We want for discuss here. One, like we say, we look at the executive aspect of the constitution. You understand? So this executive will do the president, the of office.
What's now a problem with the executive aspect? I think that will make you go
good. First of all,
because I see they work.
Yeah,
they operate. So what's that the youth man problem that this country with that executive?
So start with first the tenure of presidency.
Okay.
The tenure of presidency.
Okay. But the president constitution say 5 years of each term. Then any president not for rule more than 2 terms, whether it's consecutive or not, not for rule more than 2 terms. Yeah. That's what the president wants. When I get problem with that,
we not get problem with that. We get problem with the academic disqualification of the young people from participating as presidents. I mean, meaning how the constitution technically rule out.
But age. You know, this will they talk constitution now.
Yes.
For be president this country, the constitution states the minimum age where the person for not old. But I say youth man their age, you know, reach that one do. So now age change.
That's number one thing we'll get problem with now. So the two issues now. One, already. We get youth man, we also educate, we also qualify, we also experience, we also know governance and other things then. But if one look at, general participation, inclusive participation, democratic processes for let be open to all. We think say the issue of the age now one.
Okay.
We think say from 35.
So wait now, age you now for suggest the
youth
man
age for come down to 35 years.
So if for me 35 years.
Now one.
So that youth man and say go get opportunity.
To participate.
Okay.
Number two, the issue of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Okay. No, do that first one first.
Yes.
You know say them pa Emami then way they watch so you know then they make signal to me. And waiting they try for tell me that power no fit Pikin. So if so I will go make Pikin president.
That means Trade.
Oh, Trade. Okay.
You know,
I just then they hear you.
You know, Mr. Fona. Now this not the way people perception. People just believe say we the young people you them never do anything.
Okay.
But who they tell and say anything with the old person able do, what's a good equal opportunity, plain level feel. For all do I mean love opportunity equal. Old man, young man, not give them this chance.
So this man go win.
We can do better.
Okay. Now Pa Kane, Mohammed Kane. Now Pa Mohammed Koma talk about this Attorney General and Minister of Justice in office. I don't understand what he want for talk. But I just say since you are all youth man, I don't look over this. So you can pick up from that point there.
Yes. In line with that specific point there, what you exactly will be a look at. Now for say then able for separate the Attorney General office from that of the Minister of Justice.
Okay, not take one. So like the youth man then they say now, but this new constitution, yeah. That office where this present constitution, this 1991 constitution, Act number 6 of 1991, in they say there shall be established an office to be called the Office of the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice. That's what the present constitution say.
Exactly.
So una the youth man don't look inside say no, nothing say right to not so.
At all.
If for change, so if forget office of the Minister of Justice separate from you get the Attorney General office separate.
Yes.
And so that's what the youth man they want.
Exactly.
Okay.
That now in the position of the
tell people then why?
The reason here is
not just talk if I'm gonna for no way to
the reason here is when we talk about the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, we feel say as young people then get two distinctive roles then for play.
Okay.
One, the minister in the as well for the operate. Remember, the minister and the government they appoint and the president then the appointer as how it is in the constitution. And now you see say if the Attorney General where is supposed for the look at a lot of other things there, we're not only on the side of the government interest, but also the interest of other citizens them so far. At times, you know, being as it is, how Sierra Leone dey now, tendency dey for let if somebody dey, let it protect more either the party will come with into that position, a defend the interest, or a defend only waiting the president.
But you know, say they tell me to ask you. You know, say the Attorney General and the principal legal advisor to government.
Yes.
When I look at that again.
Yes. We look into all of them things.
Yes.
Now, legal advisor. Now, being a legal advisor and then a Minister of Justice, these are two different things.
Okay.
These are two different things. In the first place, being a legal advisor, now for just the give advises them so far as to how the government for they operate.
Okay.
But now you come at the same time you blend the or two, then that means in the very first place, waiting you for the do as a Minister of Justice, you know, either you overlap to that role of the Attorney General, or waiting you do as the Attorney General for overlap to the Minister of Justice.
So now the youth man feel say that they unblock justice system inside the country.
Exactly. Exactly. Then they hamburg the justice system of the country greatly. Because this now a country, let us not forget, say, for some people like me, we don't witness a lot of court cases or other issues them so far na police. You just see one big man take phone, a call. You know, this again, basically if that they in the interest of a particular political party or a particular individual and a government. So you see say once all of them things then they happen, really problem go always there. You know, in line with the rules and the function.
Okay, apart of that, did the youth man get any other concern?
Yes. The youth man get so many concerns. Like Fema rightly measure, he also talk about things that we'll look into like the local government. Let we not forget local government and other important bodies.
Let's talk about the local government small.
Yes. Let we not.
How do you manage look at the local government business?
Good. In the very first place, we want for the local government. They part of the constitution.
For the inside the constitution.
And for the inside the constitution.
So for scrap the local government act.
Of course. if for the part of the constitution,
Okay.
and also not only the local government but also the National Youth Commission for the part of the constitution.
Okay.
The reason here is let we not forget say this constitution we will get now na 1991 constitution.
Okay.
And the all of wetin be done dey happen from 1991 to now, but thing don't change.
Okay.
Being that but thing don't change, you know, wetin we dey call for here na that for law ensure say like the local council, the youth commission, they're all a part of the national constitution. The reason is tomorrow let other person not come as a kind of let other government not come, then they can say no, this not to we set them up.
Then scrap National Youth
then
Commission.
We scrap her.
Then scrap
the
Youth Ministry.
Youth Ministry.
Yes.
Then they
scrap
scrap
the right for form any ministry.
Exactly.
Yes.
Government deserve the right.
Okay.
But in as much as government deserve the right for form any ministry, this now not a ministry we dey talk about. This now a commission we get for young people.
Yes.
This also now the local council we get for develop that local community. You know, so we come together and say, well, being that this as a whole, now I think that we get for develop the communities and as well as young people, then if for the part of the constitution.
Okay, thank you very much. Family, this is now face to face with the law. We work hand in hand with the Constitutional Review Committee. And today the topic we look at now the youth engagement in the Constitutional Review process in Sierra Leone. How youth man they engage themselves inside this constitution way, this country they look inside with the try for changer. Youth man they say they're not only for the talk about youth, them presence for the inside the constitution better. Because where things like form inside this country, where one government can, as other government can change them, other government can change them. That's why the youth they go behind. As in they change, then they go behind, say they left behind. All they can left for do now for drink, smoke, and go in confusion during election, go party and hit confusion, police candidate, and say no, they not mix by that one day again. So now they want for make them self na mortal man. And the tomorrow of this country, it are the young people in hand. So they want make them presence inside the constitution. So family, I want to take a short break. When we come, we go continue usai with the left. Remember, say you can send your text now 088-204973. 088-204973. When we take a short break, we will come back. We will take usai with the left.
You cannot avoid its magical sound or the golden picture of its silver screen. For the taste you thirst.
We dey give you the news, educational news, regional news, international news. SLBC, pride of the nation. Education, we did. Information, we did. Entertainment, we did. If not sponsor, we did. SLBC, pride of the nation. SLBC, pride of the nation.
Family, we will come back from the short break. This is face to face with the law, and we work hand in hand with the Constitutional Review Committee in this country. Today, the topic we the look inside this program now the youth engagement in the Constitutional Review process in Sierra Leone. It's in a big English, but we should try for say simply now that how youth man and they engage themselves, how themselves they mix better one. Inside the Constitutional Review, how they look inside the Salon Constitutional 1991 Constitution, how they use 30 there, all RCB, how they look inside the youth man and say they want mix, how they self go take part, how their own business go there inside, how they self within their voice go there. So that tomorrow youth man go say, they not been called we not been mixed, we all not there, me no want for no, then self go say this now we all business. So the youth engagement in the Constitutional Review process in Sierra Leone. And you can send the text 088 204973. 088 204973. Ask any question, make any contribution. The young people in there, they go talk about that. But remember, say the youth man age now 15 to 35 years. You don't pass 35 years, no. Sometimes you know youth inside your heart, but outside, I mean, I don't know about. Look at the 15 to 35 years, check your age. So now, then young people here, they talk. I will come to FEMA. In fact, we don't get Mr. Julian Cole on join me. You know, instead of saying not go left there, I think instead of that youth, Mr. Cole, Julian Cole. So instead of for can't talk about the youth man business, you will hear for his gist. But we come to FEMA again. FEMA, with any other thing where the youth man they want look pan when they want for making this new constitutional way with the try for making this country.
Oh yes. We get something we will measure but tax.
Okay.
We think say in the constitution may not see any side where they say president for pay tax.
No.
And they take and say how they come sir. Now not a free service again that we in as much as we vote them in.
Yes.
But at the end of every month it gets a salary way at the end.
Okay, you mean the president to tell them big man, vice president,
yes,
the minister,
exactly.
And one for know how
but
they
me
tax
started now from the president.
because example for begin from in.
Yes.
Okay. The youth man, I think.
If we the layman them the tax we for pay we look at tax, then why they no need for pay tax? So I think
and nobody no pass the law.
Nobody no pass the law
correct.
at all.
Yes, correct.
That now one of the things we look for. The
So
other
how now make that the inside they say everybody
of
that is
course,
country for pay tax.
yes.
But I think say that one they clear.
I think
But you
say
spend one day right there black and white.
yes, let them
When you say everybody this country better.
one thing, Mr. Fona, we the Sierra Leoneans, we can always say Sierra Leone develop and all this. But I want to tell you, it's hard time we get for the pay we tax them. This tax they help for develop the economy of the country.
Okay.
It's hard time we get for land for embark on we own economy and stop for ask don't know them for money. I think if we dey pay we tax them, it help. I don't think say it will cut off finally, but it will help.
But I don't know. Mr. Cole, I want to you government by this small. The youth man they say now, tax for big compulsory for the inside the constitution say all man for pay tax. And when you not pay the tax, the law for don't pay you. And then say what they want, how they look at since the president that we vote for them, and then before we all in this country, if the law begin to all man go follow. And you say alone. Usabi like we put up let partners in kind of day. So if the law begin to inside, say president, take out to vice president, take out to the minister, then permanent secretary, they all they pay the tax correct. I think say the youth man say the country go it much better. You think say that only makes sense?
Yeah, I think I see the sense in within them say.
Okay.
The only thing where I want to say now that in this way enthusiasm where we all look small bet small for CC.
Because they're anxious.
Put all man bet
Yes.
you know, put beaucoup things inside the constitution.
Yes.
We remember again say the constitution na document way they deal with beaucoup things. But we for try for make sure say first of all read friendly and also not go able to take details them as people they want to take details them because now make you find out the other acts and you because beaucoup things they already act and they can come out but so the constitution get something but them but most times now in summary form. So for example the obligations of the citizen to the state that they are even in this present constitution right under citizenry you get obligation for pay tax you get obligation for do certain things for promote and all of that you know so then in terms of policy then are the constitution as such so the details now you go fence or then are the tax legislations that we go come out or other legislations then so I think say perhaps it's good for to emphasize the point you know but I believe say if we want put almost everything or the thing but into the constitution, the book go big bad one. It go big too much. It go big too much. It go difficult for it. So well again, if anyway there is on time in 1 or 2 sentences and can make things the way people they know say very important to them and summarize them they it's fine. Right, but I think so. Other legislation then they will take care of beaucoup other things.
But you know, Mr. Cole, you know the youth then, like where President Koma bin talk during inauguration. And he talk on a parliament back, he said they dedicate this in second term to the youth then. I think so that message they don't reach the youth then. Then they say now, the only the president said set example for them. So the tax, all man for pay tax, including then the youth then, but the president first time for begin.
No, yeah, I think say even now the law very clear say all man for pay tax. Anyway, once you.
But they say once inside the constitution. Yes.
Like I just don't say, I believe say this present constitution self talk about the citizen obligation to the state. Okay. So if anything they will get for do with tax, anything they will get for do it for promote the country and all of that. Now obligations the way you owe, as a citizen to the state. Okay. So I think that now the framework that the constitution provide. There are other legislations that will tell you the details of that framework. Okay.
Mohammed, no, we'll go to something else. Any other new thing the way the youth they want for make inside this constitution?
Yeah, plenty, Papa.
Yes, right.
The issue of presidency. We want for let the constitution make it very clear. Say person for let the contest for elections. If we don't do na this country for the last 5 years.
Hey, this man, that diaspora business now.
No, forget Salon of the country where people in King be that and be out and tend to all Salon get opportunity for go see there.
Yes.
When they come, I was this, I've been this person, I've been that kind of thing. They come and can't fake people. So once
when I get a position, they're not able to
perform nothing.
Put the country behind.
One day somebody they tell me say one man say in get PhD. But in this I don't know, like them big book, PhD.
Yes.
Then a doctorate degree.
Yes.
We know whether na for Spano or na for the guy also. We don't know. Or for massage people, we don't know. When we can work now, we perform this. They bring people come. PhD. PhD for whole thing. And for all people in back. But all the same, now this is for see. For let person contain, yeah, for whole salon not to begin play. For that people in life, over 5 million population. That means that people need to don't know you. If you don't know it's geek, or a yampi, or you don't know a yampi, you don't just get one day to election, you come from the diaspora. You might get all clean. Who know if you don't sit there?
You know what they can do? They can come force the way they do voter registration.
Yeah.
They can register, then they go back go get.
Then go get.
As election time now, for the party they nominate candidate, then pap they run come back.
You know they will
they can nominate them. Then they run go. They can now for contest.
That's what they time.
Then when they get them seats now,
they will perform.
Even in parliament, if somebody they tell me say in parliament, even most of them, in fact, even the youth man and the youth man and the point finger upon her, we don't the alaba and say, oh, one the youth in a parliament, one the youth in this, one the youth in there. When they get in parliament, they're not able for express themselves better. And just they say, Mr. Speaker, I support what the last speaker said. And I'm to say, man, for Speaker, waiting out a man talk me agree with all thing. In fact, I support the government. Then it's done. I mean,
you don't think cause that?
But I come back and I don't see one guy.
You don't cause that? Now this make people say some plenty there for the constitution. So man, you not even know what it take. How for talk to people in need, how for represent people, you don't know. It when see one can grip a party in and put her inside because they get influence over people and say that this person wants and put them. When you go, you don't get for go talk say now this people and say, and to other person talk with that same party, he say I concur and support. Check them. Only when they talk so one day we come, book up now, one day we come. You want to there. We wouldn't ask what the issue don't happen. We know that I had wrong. Out waiting once for that happen. We'll talk the issues them. Check the parliament. Therefore, coming to presidency now, we no say like Papa, I took the wahala. This person, not for just gap over net. You see, you're not to farm us. This na nation, this na country.
Yes.
We get plenty of people. Therefore, we need for checking people there. The other thing about the aspect of this local government thing, we say the local government and the ship money. No, just like say 19 councils, local councils. No, it's very money middle, not also. Freetown, for example, get the highest number of people check.
Oh, you mean by the population?
By population,
each local council
they get
the cover.
Now
so therefore
government for shape money give them.
Okay, I should say government no you. I will come to Mr. Kane. Yes, sir, Pakane. I see one guy inside just now.
Yes, you've been talking about young people and waiting at parliament. The question we go ask.
So parliaments and all offices.
All offices them. Every side so far.
Don't life for them. The president don't give confidence in them. But some man, hey.
Well, the question we need for ask ourselves also as Leoneans. They young people and go there because then are young people, or then just go there because of political parties.
Okay.
Because what's in the happen at this country now that?
Answer that question.
Of course.
Okay.
And then what's in the happen at this country now that? Some people don't see say, well, for now give the young people a bad name. Now left that one the way they do well. This now will party as long as na this place here, we put on the win. So as a result, wetin dey happen, you dey see say some dey enter na parliament or some dey come, then give them better position them. At the end of the day, you're not going able for deliver. Because the thing here is...
But you know, I see that party, watch me. Wait, I want to ask you. He say if you know, say 30 days on youth man the parliament, they not even talk one day.
That I agree.
Say if you know that.
That I agree. But the question also go out to say, I still they maintain. Then be carry them they as a youth or they enter the under political party. Because the thing here is...
Now blended.
Now blended.
Yes.
Now blended.
Because you get for the party first, but then youth.
Yes.
Then they go school.
Yes, then a youth.
Yes.
But again, how then young people even get symbol again? These are some of the things that we will need for us. This now a country, not forget, see, in as much as I don't get my own God daddy, when a big politician, and then I want symbol. Instead of no say if I didn't that parliament, anytime they come with a parliamentary program, anytime you want let anything go through parliament, I did it for talk for him. Waiting they happen. Now that person force a defect for letting first can enter parliament because he know say in way clear.
So if I'm willing to understand it good, Mr. Kane, you the try for say if people like say some of the youths they're within a position now the wrong one day.
Of course.
Okay, the party then jump
well, not to all. Not to all. Some. And in fact, law again focus on the constitution.
Yes.
Section 56, 2B. What did it tell you? And they tell we say if person you don't contest for election, you lost. You know for being minister or deputy minister. You understand? So that they tell you say in the first place, that particular section people them no want always if then let them contest with somebody, then it can't get edge over them. Now the same thing they happen with also other young people where they enter parliament. Now the question here is why somebody for lost election in a general election, because then they tell we say section 56 2B, they tell we say if person contest election and lost enough for being minister or deputy minister. Then the question is why this will happen where somebody they come out from parliament and can't be minister? Then that's
no,
if
you win, you not fall under 2B.
You not fall under.
If you win,
now that's how they say.
You not fall under. If you lost,
or deputy minister,
now that government will they form out of that election day.
Now that,
yes.
Now that exactly how they try for say.
Yes.
And why this will happen? This they tell you say in the first place, the one they way been there by then, we write down 1991 constitution, then be wicked to other people and where they be contest against. Them be wicked.
As if everybody support you.
Them be wicked.
Yes.
Because why on earth somebody go come and use his own money, use everything, resources there, then a lost election, then you say that particular government the way then they set up. Enough for be minister or deputy minister, but who now we don't win that election day, una did a parliament, then they pull somebody there again and be minister. So to me, I not been there.
So
by then, me not be a very small boy. But the fact is, I also, and they don't ever tell me how they go through the review. But from that particular side, that section they were read, I just they imagine say the one they will be in Bokude, now the one they will be in a parliament.
Okay. All right. Mr. Cole, yeah, you want to go inside by this?
Yes. I think these two things that we just don't talk about. I just want rub more small pandem. This issue with regards to whether somebody within a parliament can be made a minister. I think it don't be some moot point for some time now. I don't know anything, and it not been too clear as to their own position and the reach on that.
Yeah.
But I remember
whether the youth man will make that particular aspect come out.
I remember say I've been they read Dr. Alulai Conte, one of his books them, he called them Essays on the Sierra Leone Constitution, the 1991 Constitution. And he argued and very forcefully from that particular book they say that practice for take somebody from parliament and make a minister now practice where they defeat the spirit of the constitution, because as far as I'm concerned, the reason why the constitution seems for say you cannot be a member of parliament and be minister, it basically say let government not go to able thief strong opposition parliamentarians them by luring them with ministerial appointment. So if somebody they monitor the sitting government inside parliament, say some tough debates and all of that, they prove very strong against government, then government say okay, law can give a ministerial position and pull and come out today. So I would like to argue say the conditions in spirit seem for the against.
I think I agree with that.
You know, but when you look at literally, it's a moot point. They don't debate.
No, one man tell me something. The pardon die now. He say, you see this wall? Most of you for know what you want. Like what would they talk so? If you want to go parliament, contest the parliamentary election and go there and stay there. If you don't want to go there, but you want for you hope say sometime whoever go win presidency might call you for being a minister. Just stay on the sidelines and support and what. You see, if you want to be dog, be dog. If you want to be hog. But you don't go be hog dog or dog hog.
Well, I see the point, but some people will argue say they call it for serve humanity. And so if it look like that parliament, then it will go for serve humanity, they not go mind. But if they get a higher call, say, well, can't take a ministerial job, we also go mean say serving humanity, they also not go mind. I just want lastly touch on this point about people them way you can get a situation wherein you don't lose elections, then the constitution say you cannot be appointed a minister or deputy minister because you don't lose elections. I think on that I will agree say I really don't understand the rationale. I not really understand the rationale because the person can be a very good ministerial material, right? So because it don't stand and lost election, we for deprive the country of the use of that ministerial material every day in that person day. I think say that particular portion day me it really absurd to me, and also it makes sense. And I think say if group like this, their attention don't be drawn to them and they really want to push them forward and see say then they not be part of this new constitution they get. I think now a very plausible drive, and I think say they be given a pat on the back for that. Because once again, like I just they say, people then they have very good materials them, they want to serve this country, then decide say make we run for elective office. They run for this office now, they lost. So we they say let presidents not make them minister because they don't lost. I think say that they not they serve this country well, and we need for look inside that one a good one and see how we can change them. One appreciate the youth them this kind of way how they don't decide for make sure say them participate in this particular process. Because one thing we for know, any contribution where they make to the constitution, the importance as far as be concerned at that you they put something that the highest book that is land. Now they put that thing there inside so the respect where that thing they go get away then at this particular book, you know, will get away then at any other book. So them main things them we get for do with youth business, we get for do with this country, because I don't realize from some of the things that I don't read, they not only look at things that will get for affect youth though, they look at things that we get for do with national issues, things that will affect the whole country, but what are the youth their own view on them things and put them across. So it's very important that the channel them views there, let them strive for see them push them and make sure say the one that will worth salt then go inside this book and stay there for the betterment of this country.
Let me say we join you. In fact, now join Mr. Julian Cole for tell the people that are responsible. Say, you know, the youth man a good way. Then they call up for put their own voice. Then, if I make the authorities then listen to them, decide the way necessary and when they think say it correct for put inside the condition. They are on put them there because they were see they will see them small and then get for tin up tomorrow for we. Where we go down carriage, so not forget that, and definitely some of them all pass me, so now go don't go before me. So okay, for make sure say then young people are we old and fine. But we don't get the first set of questions, and we don't carry inside with the run for time. We look inside. Somebody say, I want to know when they for pay tax na salon, because he said this country here salon. He said every day any side go and ask you for pay tax. He said hey, it's the police particularly. Every day, tax. He said, time not for tax. Now, every day. But can I talk about this mobile?
Well, I think that they bring me to the local council act. And tax actually for be paid every year. So, but the fact here also is a lot of they also try for paid tax. It don't mean say because they say, for example, January, 9 for pay tax, then if January don't pass, until December, you not for pay that tax. No, you for pay as long as for that particular year.
Okay. Other person say, he say me on doubt what I get, but this constitutional review business where they go on in this country. Now that the 1991 constitution where they use present in this country, he say you know they work well at all by government business then today. He said, but why they want for review, Mr. Cole?
Yes, and I think beaucoup people don't make that kind of comments because beaucoup people they say this document look like a very good document in 1991 constitution.
Yes.
They say the SAR will get problem now for implement them.
Yes.
So I think say
for they work fine.
for they work fine, for put them into action, put them into force.
Yes.
Because I think we'll get for respect and then they will try for do this constitution, put them together. Let them make sure they look at also that kind of way.
Yes.
Forget book now one thing. For implement and for put them into actual work is another thing. So we need to be serious about their legislations there, particularly the constitution. Now they try for say some of them things they'll get for do with state policies and fundamental rights and all of that. We will try for make them justiciable so that we can get them go to court there and go say no, the court for give me this be right here. Okay, if the court if they make them justiciable pan this constitution for give people the right for go to court and argue say the constitution provide for this right and this right and this right, so now for give me that right. If we want them there, let we make the avenue for implement them.
Okay.
If we don't want them, they will not put them.
Okay. Now, Feman, I want to forgive this. Somebody say, "Una thank you for empower the youth then." So because you don't tell where youth man and then just they push them a corner for do all kind and get down. He said, but things they change. He said, when you see lawyer, they all the canal for help for talk for youth them. He said, "Una keep it up." He said, but I hope say the youth then go keep up to then change there, Feman.
Well, this now a challenge to we where they are now and the other youths them where they out there where they watch me. Now we need for work in hand and change the every perspective but youth. Like the person where they talk say thank you to Mr. Cole in a lawyer for Kamia. Mr. Cole na lawyer, but again I can bet you na youth. You can I wonder if you don't cross 35. So still a not kaya for lawyer. It come as a youth.
Yes. Okay. Other person they say, he said now two the panelists then they talk so. He say the Labour government look inside better. Government say you fit for shame the Attorney General in office from the Minister of Justice. He said because he said today no one safe. He said one case within a Ross Road Magistrate Court. He said where then send one pastor go jail yard. He didn't pardon about prison. Now where the youth man they right to and what they talking here. He said for church land. He said the other way make them send the magistrate go jail yard. They say now above the other commot. Right? And so if they're not trying for shape their office, they make a justice ministry. You're supposed to go for justice from the Attorney General where they advise government. They say now I want to make you look that one moment.
Well, I think say the person is clear about this, and I think say the need for we look into then kind of issues and they not be overemphasized because already don't something that happen in this country. If me the advise government for something at the same time they also pass judgment concerning things then it's possible to see I don't get the interest of the people they want for what they represent. Therefore, a very serious issue, the issue of the Attorney General, the Minister of Justice, one is condition looking into for make sure say don't separate them because because of that. We don't forget the real thing and we want to look out for.
Okay. The
other thing we want to look at quickly now the issue of this local government. We they say the local government, local council elections, not based on only on party thing. So Monday, you don't forget symbol or any political party, but it will serve that in community as councillor.
Okay, so the man they say we camp and local government.
They don't be
party for make up by party election.
At all.
They for open so you get the better people
there for the
we elect the people there for work.
Yes.
Okay. Well, question there again where they say he say hey yeah. He say me na young graduate so he say I don't college pata. I say but me na youth man. He say in 30 days I not get work. He say I don't defend work for almost here now I not get. He say what's the this discussion they go that he back they talk on radio and television say president say he not dedicating second time to the youth man then he say they feel sick inside me. He say because we don't clean self forgetting for itself he say whose time me go get work. Say that 2 years president don't take so now in office 30 days me not get work me not graduate. He say waiting they happy. He say this youth man this talk when they talk say that paper no more right. He say another see we don't clean for get me Gary say for it's not problem. He say he say youth man and president need for try for give me work. Pay my kind side this back.
Honestly, Mr.
It's blow mind.
Mr. Asise,
yes.
I think this person not only say in your voice, it say something where probably we all affected by that. But the thing where they bring down the up, because the old people are more occupied now the offices. Things say they're not gonna left the office for the young one. And I tell you, Mr. Asise, for every end of academic year, the graduates from F.B.C, IPAM, Jala, Ayamte, Milti Magai, I tell you, now real challenge for them. Forget work. Make you always say when you don't college, you get another module out there for find job.
Okay. Okay.
We the woman there, if we go in our office, at the end of the day, the boss man will talk say, I want you.
But the boss man say make you adjust.
If you not comply or you not adjust, honestly,
No
you
problem.
can never get
Oh, I
it.
feel my Holland. I just say that pardon wait you want forget. And tell me not catch you. Just want the panelists for say goodbye 30 seconds. Yes, sir. Bakani.
Well, Fambule, muna goodbye, and always, anytime you hear about constitutional business, now we own business, now Salomon business. Law all talk about what you want for see inside the constitution.
Chairman Mohammed Koma.
Well, the same thing, Mr. Fona. I join Kane for telling me people and say constitution business and Roman business and any tool they do.
And now youth man business.
Man business.
Yes.
So therefore, we all take them serious and make a contribution, whatever we will do, so that we will be hard. Not for today, but for tomorrow.
Charlie, the famous or no?
Family, all waiting me they left with Tunana. The constitutional review not get for do with party A or party X. These are they encourage all political party make we work as a team and do the constitution or review the constitution.
And you know how many they left the young people in the end?
At all, we the youths them. Now we get for take over after una tomorrow.
Okay.
Family una tata.
And lawyer Julian Cole and say himself now youths.
Yes, that is very correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Not even outside chat.
Of
Yes,
course.
Yes. Yes, I just want to say that now very good program this,
Yes.
and I'm glad the way the youth band themselves they are with the youth band and they are today for talk about this issue and it's very very important. The other thing where I want to say, then youth the way they out, they not feel say the youth the way don't go talk about their issues there. They go meet the commission and the committee and talk about their issues there. Now they no more if I don't know. The committee get for go out for go talk to people
For me,
then.
then I
For
didn't
go
get
meet-
consultation,
yeah,
for
for go
consult.
meet
Me then
una.
I attire base.
So now for prepare for tell them say then thing they know them people that they go tell una. Now so we self believe and then they want. So now for prepare for reinforce and confirm say the things them where the representatives they are not go communicate to una. We share them, we agree, and we want them for the insider book day. So till next week, tata.
Family, this is James Momodu Fona. See, on behalf of my producer, Mr. Mohammed Kabo, and the studio crew, and every other possible help for make this program go before, we get Mary with the behind the machine and other people there. One for say goodbye, and they are make run away the Spanish constitutional review business. No say the youth man, and the young people in this country, then business for being number one, and they bring their voice calm and they talk things away and things to say not for day and one away for this for the youth man and tomorrow they not go say oh papa they not been too fine. Let me look inside there and make we address them. Thank you very much and goodbye.